What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Nia Martin. I hope you're all doing well. Football is back, the Premier League is back. This season seems like it's going to be the most competitive one in a very long time. I mean, Liverpool, defending champions, they definitely want to maintain their title. Chelsea, we won the Conference League, we won the Club World Cup. We are riding high, and we're also looking for silverware this season. Man United, Man City, Arsenal, they've all strengthened their squad, and it's going to be very, very interesting. I'm here to make my top six prediction. Are we going to go back to the more traditional top six that we were used to? We don't know. There are some new players in the game. There are some new surprises last season. The likes of Aston Villa, the likes of Nottingham Forest, the likes of Newcastle were really, really pushing, and some of them broke through into that top six. But this time, are they going to break through? And is Chelsea going to win anything this season? I'm really hoping that we win something this season. But yeah, let's dive straight in and go straight to my top six predictions. So in sixth place, I've gone with Aston Villa. I went with Aston Villa because I think they were very strong last season. Unai Emery is really in to make a statement. They almost took some of those top four places from the big team. And in the first half of the season, it looked like they were really going to challenge for the title because they were in around second, third. They've managed to keep Ollie Watkins. Last season, they made some very good loan deals, bringing in Asensio, bringing in Rashford, and I think it's elevated their team. It made them better. They were winning teams that nobody expected them to win, but they were winning. They were doing very well in the league. So I feel like this time, although they've lost Rashford, and it seems like Asensio, they might sign Asensio back, because I read in the research for this video, I read that they've made personal terms with Asensio, so it's possible that a transfer can happen very, very soon. So if Asensio goes there, it's going to be very big for them. I think they've also signed Van Gesant from Nice, and he too is also going to be a very good addition to their squad. They still have the same old players that they used last season. They managed to keep a lot of the main players. Keeping Ollie Watkins was very, very key, and he's a very prolific goal scorer. So I think this season they could even finish fifth, fourth. I don't know, but for my prediction, I'm putting them at sixth. In fifth place, I'm putting Man United, and yes, it's surprising even to me that I'm putting Man United, but the transfers that they've made, and this is Amorim's first full season. Remember last season he came in middle of the season that Ten Hag was sacked. This season I think he has got a full season to prove himself. He has got the players that I wanted. He's signing Cunha from Wolves. Very, very good player. Very good player. Wolves, I don't know what it is that they do to players, but most of the players that go to Wolves and they leave to other teams, they do very well. I mean, look at us. We signed Neto, and Neto has been brilliant for us. Cunha is a similar player, and he's going to be also brilliant for them as long as Amorim uses him well. They also have Mbuemo, very bright star from Brentford with Wizard. I don't know how Brentford was able to still keep Wizard there. I thought Wizard will also move to a bigger team with Mbuemo, but Mbuemo was the one who has moved, and him being there is also going to improve them. He's a very direct winger, and he also comes in to fill in that space left by Anthony. During their preseason, if you're going to go with their preseason hasn't been the best. Mbuemo has been playing well, but he hasn't been really best onto the scene. I think this season for Man United, as long as they are used well, that's the important thing. As long as they are used well, it's going to be good. They also have Sesko from RB Leipzig. RB Leipzig, anytime I hear a player moving from RB Leipzig, I get worried because we've been bent twice. We've been bent with Nkuku, we've been bent with Werner, and these players were excellent at RB Leipzig. In the Premier League, they couldn't keep up with the Premier League's pace, the energy, physical nature. They couldn't compete with it. But we'll see whether Sesko can bring the same form that he had at Leipzig last season and replicate it into the Premier League. If it does that, Man United are going to be a big worry this season. They've lost Rashford as well to Barcelona, which I think is a very good deal for Rashford himself. He was miserable at Man United, especially during Ten Hag's tenure. So we'll see how it goes. But for now, I'm putting them at sixth. In fourth place, you're going to call me crazy, but I put Man City. Man City, not last season they had issues. They definitely have Haaland, who's going to be still scoring a lot of goals for them. Last season they had issues, and I think the issues came from injuries to Rodri, injuries to Angie, Ake, even Stones. They always have injuries around the defensive area, and I don't think they've strengthened it. They brought in good players. They've brought in Reinders, they've brought in Cherky. I think these players are good. They are good attacking midfield options, but they needed to strengthen in the defense, and I don't think they've strengthened that well. And last season, with Pep's issues too as well off the pitch, his lack of concentration was also being shown on the pitch. It was visible on the pitch. But I think now he has solved his issues. I think his wife is back. Probably now that will make him concentrate more on the football. But I still don't think it's going to be enough for them. Pep might be angry. He might be trying to prove a point this season, but I don't think it will be enough for them. They could, any of these teams that I'm going to mention in the top four, any of them could realistically, theoretically win the league. But this is my predictions, and what I see now is what I'm giving you. And I don't think City they have enough to win the league. Haaland can score as many goals as he wants, but if they leak goals at the back and they don't have a solid base, Rodri was very key to them winning the treble, very key to them winning the trophies in the last 3 seasons. So him not being there is going to be a major blow for them. And he's out injured again. I don't know how long he's going to stay out injured, but him not being there is going to be a major blow for them. So I put them at fourth. In third, I'm going with Arsenal. And yes, Arsenal, they've been second consecutively for 3 Premier League seasons now. But they're all saying Gyökeres. They're all doing this, saying that Gyökeres is the last piece to the puzzle. But I've been supporting Chelsea. I've been watching football for a very long time, and I've seen Arsenal say this time and time again, especially under Wenger and Unai Emery. They've been saying time and time again, what strikers didn't they have? They had Sanchez, they had Aubameyang, they had Giroud, they had even Jesus when they were scoring goals. All these players were scoring goals week in, week out for them. I just don't know. They don't have that. They don't have what it takes to cross the line, finish. That is what I feel like. I feel like they can give you the build up. They have everything set. They have the defenders, they have the midfielders, they have the strikers, they have everything set. But the end product, the last push across the line, they falter, and then other teams just comes to pass them. And I feel like that is going to happen this season too. So the Gyökeres hype, I might be wrong. At the end of the season, I might be wrong. But the Gyökeres hype train, I feel like it's too much. But they've signed other players too as well. They've also signed Zubimendi, who I also think is very, very good. It's going to be very, very good for them. It's Gyökeres that they're talking about a lot, but they are not mentioning Zubimendi as much. They've also signed Madueke too from Chelsea, and I don't really think that's going to pose as a threat that much to us. They've also signed Kepa from Chelsea as well, as a backup goalkeeper. We'll see how it goes. But for me, I don't think Arsenal are going to do it. I don't think they're going to do it. They might win a trophy, but I don't think they're going to do it. I think last season they had a very good chance at winning the Champions League. What happened? They got to the semi-finals and then they crumbled. They played excellently against Real Madrid, both legs, beat them, and then you got to PSG and then you just crumbled. I mean, I just don't know. So I don't know. I feel like they are serial bottlers and they might bottle it again this season. I might be wrong. I've been saying I might be wrong, but this is what I think. I think they're going to bottle it again this season. Even though I think Arteta it's just time for Arteta to show something. It's time for him to do something. It's time for him to make a mark. The FA Cup win, the Community Shield. He even won a Community Shield. I think he won an FA Cup. And what else? He has to do something. And we'll see how the season, how it goes for them. But for now, head in second place. I'm going with the Blues. I know I'm wearing yellow today, but the Blues, Chelsea. And I'm excited about the season. I am. I always say I'm excited about the season when I see our signings. But one thing I'm worried about is Cole is out injured. He's going to be out for a major part of the season. The ACL injury is going to be very bad for us this season. But we have solid defenders. We have Badiashile there. Badiashile too sometimes get injuries. But Badiashile currently is fit. We have Tosin, Uncle Tosin is there. Taloba, we have Taloba too as well. We have Hato, new signing Hato. He can also play center back. Aside from that worry, I also have a worry of the fact that these players haven't really rested. We have a bigger squad this season. We've made very, very good signings, but this team has not really rested. So are we going to be able to carry the momentum on and maintain throughout the season? Because we have a lot of games to play this season. We have Champions League, we have FA Cup, we have Carabao, and we have the Premier League. So are we going to be able to carry that on? Last season we started very, very well. We had a fantastic stats, people were saying that are they title contenders, and we were saying that we are not, we are not, we are not. And yes, we were proven right. We were not, because we didn't look like title contenders. We were winning all right, but it didn't feel like we were title contenders. This season, I can clearly say that this team feels like what we've played so far, the games we've played so far in the Club World Cup, in the friendlies against Bayern Leverkusen and AC Milan, and now going to the league. I feel like I'm more confident this season. I can, depending on how we start the season, I can say with my chest that we are title contenders. Last season I couldn't. Last season I couldn't say that. I couldn't say that at all because it didn't look like that. It didn't feel like that. So I didn't want to say. And a lot of Chelsea fans, including Ezra Maresca too, we agree with each other. We were on the same level. So this season is going to be interesting. I'm really, really looking forward to what João Pedro offers this season. I mean, this guy. I've never seen a Chelsea player, a Chelsea signing, come in and then do what he has done. He scored in the Club World Cup semi-final. He scored in the final, and he scored against Bayer Leverkusen, and I think he scored against AC Milan. This guy is on fire. So I think 4 consecutive games. This guy is on fire, and I'm hoping that opening game against Crystal Palace, he does something. I'm sure he's going to be starting ahead of Liam Delap. Liam Delap, another fantastic player against AC Milan, he scored 2 goals. And I'm also looking forward to see what he offers. We've signed Gittins too as well. I'm also very excited to watch Esugo. Esugo in the AC Milan game, if we weren't looking clearly, maybe if I wasn't looking with my glasses, I would think that is Caicedo, because he was so good in that midfield, that holding midfield role. He was playing as a defensive midfielder. He was moving up in attack. He was controlling the midfield, winning 50-50 tackles, winning the aerial battles, winning back possession. He was just fantastic, and he's very, very young, so that gives him more room to learn, more room to improve. And if we are able to maintain Azuko, not ship him off like what we've done this season and shipping players off, maintain him, he could be a very solid backup to Caicedo when we need him to. We have a lot of competitions to play in, like I said, so we can rotate. We have backups in every position now, and I'm very excited about that. We'll see. I keep saying we'll see, but I mean, what else can we do? We have to just wait and see how the season goes. But I'm very excited. How can you forget about Cole Palmer when you talk about Chelsea? I mean, he's been fantastic. He was very instrumental in Chelsea winning the Club World Cup, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be very, very instrumental too in this season, because even in the friendlies, I think against AC Milan also, he was fantastic. He almost got 2 free kicks. One went slightly wide to the left, the other went slightly wide to the right. And I'm sure he's going to be bagging in goals this season. So I'm really looking forward to what Kopama also offers. The other players are also, fortunately, they are all fit. They're all ready to go. Enzo, Caicedo, Neto, Cucurella, all these players are ready to go. Sanchez, I'm really hoping Sanchez has a very good season this year, so that he does well for us. No more mistakes. I'm really, really hoping that I don't take back my words of him earning at least one more season to prove himself and to maintain that position, solidify that position. I'm looking forward to see what they do, and that's why I think we're going to finish second, because we have a very strong squad, and like I said, we have backups for every position. So this season is going to be interesting for us, and I'm looking forward. And I believe Cole Palmer is going to be the player of the season. Even if we don't win the league, he's going to be the player of the season, because he's just fantastic. And I'm praying that he doesn't get any injuries, doesn't get any dip in form like he did last season, and he's going to deliver us on all fronts. But whether we're going to win a trophy this season, I think the Champions League is going to be hard. It's going to be very difficult to win. Like, at least we should win one domestic cup. We should win the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup. We should win something this season. I don't want us to go trophyless this season. We should win something, and I believe we are going to win the FA Cup. I'm going to put the FA Cup as it's the safest bet, and my wild bet for Chelsea winning. I feel like we can win the league. That's my wild one. We can win the league, and even though I put them second, like I said, any of the teams that I've put from first to fourth can theoretically win the league, and they can, depending on how they start, depending on how the winter series of games goes. But we'll see how it plays out. That I put Chelsea second. That's what I think Chelsea's chances are gonna be. And then in first place, I put Liverpool. I mean, it's a no-brainer. They already had a strong squad, and they even made it even stronger. player Etikite. He scored in the Community Shield, even though they lost it. He scored yesterday too against Bournemouth. So I mean, this guy seems like he's already a goal scoring machine. Far better than Darwin Nunez already. When the season started last season, we're comparing Darwin Nunez to Haaland. Nah, that was very disrespectful to Haaland. But with this Etikite, seems like the hype is real. It's just one game or two games if you count the Community Shield. But the season is going on. We'll see how it pans out. But he's looking the real deal. They've also signed Florian Wirtz from Bayern Leverkusen. Is it Wirtz or Ritz or I think it's Wirtz from Bayern Leverkusen. And that's solid player, fantastic player, generational talent, they say. But he's also going to be a very good improvement to their squad. They've also signed Jeremy Frimpong, my fellow Ghanaian. Although he doesn't play for the Ghana national team, he plays for the Dutch national team. I still recognize him as a Ghanaian. His name is clearly Ghanaian. But I mean, this guy too also seems like the real deal. They signed him also from Leverkusen as well. He comes in to slot as a Trent Alexander-Arnold replacement. I don't think he's going to fill the boots Trent left. They are huge boots to fill, but he's going to do his best. He's going to do his very best. He scored, crossed the ball, and he went in. And that was his first goal. I think Etikite also scored in that game. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting. Liverpool have strengthened their squad. Salah too, also on very good form yesterday. Was fantastic. Even though Liverpool yesterday they didn't start really well, but they finished strong. That is what matters. That is what I mentioned about Arsenal. Arsenal they start well, but they don't finish strong. But Liverpool, even though they don't start well, they can catch up quickly. They can catch up quick. City are also like that. City, when everything is set, they can also catch up very very quickly. I'm just scared of this Liverpool team. If they get Isak, it's game over. It's game over because Isak is going to add so much. Like if you see Isak, the way he plays, he's just so perfect for that Liverpool team. So perfect. He's fast. He's very skillful. He's like a little bit of a Salah-esque kind of player, plays in the front of that attack. And he's so fast. He's so rapid. He can take shots from any angles. He can score different kinds of goals. I mean, this guy playing for them is going to be fantastic. He just feels like a Liverpool player. And if they are able to get him out of Newcastle are trying to prove a little bit stubborn. They don't want to take him. They want to get him out. He's also throwing tantrums there. So I don't know whether Newcastle will use him this season if they don't sell him to Liverpool. I would see as well. But yeah, Liverpool are really dangerous, and I put them at first to win the league again. So there you have it, my Premier League 2025-2026 top six predictions, and also Chelsea's chances this season. Like I said, my safest bet, FA Cup, my wild bet, Premier League. Let me know what you think about these predictions in the comment section down below. Are you excited for the new season? What do you think? What players do you think will do well? What players do you think will not do well? Like, let me know. Every other thought that you have, let me know in the comment section down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching the videos this far. If you've watched and you like it, kindly subscribe, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and share it for other people to also see this video as well. So yeah, I'll be back for the review for the Chelsea Crystal Palace game. So until next time, stay safe.